Hello guys, good morning. So today I'm going to use a tutorial for the class today because I want to explain a little bit of the content from this chapter. So the first thing today is we're going to work on this page that's called Some Use of the Reflexive Verbs to State Feelings and Emotions. But before starting this page, I'm going to go back to Gramática for Capítulo 20. And the first thing that we find is the gustar-like verbs. And we worked on that last class. And the thing is that gustar-like verbs in this chapter are related to use of the subjunctive. We are going to talk about that a little bit later. If you scroll down, number 2 is our second grammar topic that the chapter talks about, and in this case is the reflexive verbs to state feelings and emotions. So knowing that, we're going to go back to our page for today, and we're going to look at this carefully. So it says, Actividad 12, John is expressing how he feels in Spanish class. Rewrite the following sentences with the correct first person reflexive form of the verbs in bold. What is that saying? So take a look at the model. In the model, the bold words say, me ponen nervioso las tareas orales. And then look at what they are doing in the answer. They're switching me ponen with me pongo nervioso. So what is the difference between those two verbs? Both start with me, but one is conjugated as a gustar-like verb. One is looking at ponen. So it's looking at las tareas, because it's more than one tarea. The second one is actually looking at who is getting nervous. Not what makes the person nervous, but who is getting nervous. And that is the yo form in this case. So guess what? This verb here is gustar-like, but this one is reflexive. Okay, so let's look into this a little bit more. I have added here, poner nervioso, and this comes from our gustar-like verbs that we worked on the other day. It's the highlighted one here, poner nervioso. So let's use that one, poner nervioso. And it means it makes me, or whoever the person is, nervous. So let's conjugate. Let's conjugate this gustar-like verb here. And we're going to use the following example. The tests make whatever the person is nervous. So let's start with the yo. I'm going to say the test, and then we're going to conjugate to the yo form. Me ponen nervioso or nerviosa. So let's copy paste, because this is always going to talk about las pruebas. So las pruebas, now here's the to form. Te ponen nervioso or nerviosa. Let's copy paste the whole thing. But now we're going to say that he and she. So the él, ella form. Las pruebas le ponen nervioso. Now let's do it with the nosotros. Las pruebas nos ponen nervioso. The vosotros form, especially for Grace, that she wanted the vosotros form. Las pruebas os pones nervioso. And then the last one is las pruebas les ponen nervioso. Because that's the ellos, ellas form. So in this case, we are using gustar-like verb. Now let's switch a little bit, and instead of using gustar-like, we're going to use actually a reflexive. So this, I'm going to put that this is the reflexive form. And we are going to say that, let's continue with the pruebas, yeah? So las pruebas. So let's use this way. Tests make me nervous. Instead of doing that, I'm going to do reflexive. So I get nervous with tests. I get nervous. It's not the tests that make me nervous. It's that I get nervous. So let's conjugate that in the reflexive form. So for the yo form, we're going to start with the me because that's the reflexive for the yo. But then remember that the reflexive verb conjugates into the person, not into the object, not into whatever is getting me nervous, but it's conjugated into the yo, into I get nervous. Yo me pongo nervioso por las pruebas. Okay, so I am going to copy paste for the to form. And what am I going to say? I'm going to put the reflexive pronoun for the to form. Te, and then what do we need to do? We need to conjugate the verb for the to. Te pones nervioso con las pruebas. Let's do the él, ella form. What's the reflexive pronoun for the él, ella form? Se. And then conjugate to él, ella. Pone nervioso con las pruebas. Por nosotros. The pronoun for nosotros, nos. And then conjugate for the nosotros form. Ponemos nerviosos o nerviosas con las pruebas. Vosotros. Pronoun reflexive for vosotros. Os. And then conjugate. Os ponéis nerviosos or nerviosas con las pruebas. And then let's do, I'm going to move this one a little bit up here so we can read actually that last one. So, ellos, ellas. What's the reflexive pronoun? Se. And then we're going to do conjugate for ellos, ellas. Se ponen nerviosos or nerviosas con las pruebas. Okay. So what is going on here? We have the same statement, but grammarly is conjugated with two different type of verbs. The first one is conjugated into using gustar-like. The second one is conjugated using reflexive verbs. The message conveys exactly the same thing. What is the message? The message is that tests make me nervous. But same as in English, we can say the test make me nervous versus I get nervous with the tests. I'm going to highlight that here again. Reflexive is saying, I get nervous. The gustar-like verb says, the tests make whoever the person is nervous. Okay, so that's what we are dealing with on this one. Let's do number one together, following the model. So, me pone contento cuando el profesor alaba mi trabajo. So, reflexive. This is reflexive. Sorry, never mind. I am so sorry. This is actually gustar-like. I am sorry. How do we know? Because it's conjugated into the fact that the teacher makes me content. Put it in the reflexive. We start with the reflexive pronoun, and then we conjugate into the person. Me pongo contento. Cuando el profesor ... Let's do number two together. Again, me pone triste. Now it's saying, this makes me sad, which is to get a bad grade. So this is gustar-like. Let's put it in the reflexive form. Always for the yo in this activity. Me pongo triste. Cuando... No, let's continue with the same way. Me pone triste sacar una mala nota. Okay, so let's see if you can do from 3 to 6. And let's see on actividad 13. Allison is telling how she often feels. We write the sentences now in the first person of the reflexive verbs. It's switching. So now we have the reflexive in the question. And we need to change it into gustar-like. Me pongo versus me pone. Okay. Me pongo contenta cuando veo a los niños disfrazados. Let's change it into gustar-like. Me pone contenta cuando veo a los niños ... What's the difference on this? I get content when I see the children that are in costumes versus the children that are in costumes make me content. Let's see if you can do from 2 through 6 with this one. All right. See how we do. And I am going to consider this your classwork. And I am actually going to grade for accuracy. I need you to understand what the difference is between a reflexive and a gustar-like verb. So hopefully this was helpful. This was helpful. If you get stuck, you have the recording and you can get back and try to understand it one more time when you play it again. All right. If you have any questions, you can send me an email. Thank you guys, and good luck with this activity.